Yeah. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Today is Friday. It is December 20th, 2024. And this is probably gonna potentially be, I'm not gonna promise anything, my last video of being on this little trail of mine. Currently out right now. This could potentially be my test video. I'm not sure if it's the thing with SD cards is they can get corrupted, but in this situation it could be the GoPro itself. Not 100% certain. Oh, and before, as you can now tell, we do have some snow on the ground. Not a lot, but we got enough. Hopefully it stays this way just in time for Christmas, although I won't be here for Christmas. But hopefully it sticks around so everybody gets their wish and have an actual white Christmas, or a partial white Christmas, if you know what I mean. I'm actually filming this on my GoPro, so this video may or may not. What the heck is that? This video may or may not. This is rather interesting. I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but it looks like one of those little bike tires or wheels. It's amazing. This is probably my most favorite part of the trail because you see things that you don't expect to see. If you can't already tell, a lot of junk along here. People throw things down this little hill, and if you can't already tell, there's a couple of sheds up there, which means, and there's a canoe, which means people actually do live up there. There's houses there. But along here is where you see junk. Kerosene stove right there. There's a couple of other things that you see that normally you wouldn't see anywhere else. If this were in the downtown area, it would not last. It would all be gone. City workers, hopefully they'll come by and get that mess cleaned up someday, but for right now, that's what it's gonna look like. But yeah, just currently out going for a walk and just enjoying the afternoon. Today is actually not too bad. I don't know if the camera's picking this up as well, but it looks like we have some sun. Mostly cloudy, but beyond that, it's actually quite nice. I want to take a moment to talk to you guys about the situation that's going on right now. I mean, there's no reason for it, especially right around Christmas time. It's kind of stressed a lot of people out to the max. I know it stressed me out. And I just want to mention, just like I said in the previous video that I put out, it may have been uploaded to my channel right now. It may not be. I'll have to go home and check once I'm done doing this video, much like what I'm doing right now. And actually check, but as I mentioned in the video that I did last night, I don't normally talk about Canadian or American politics, for that matter, on my channel. I don't. That's basically that's not what my channel is about. I don't like talking about politics and stuff like that because I know there's going to be people out there that are going to hate on me for even speaking my own opinion on it. There's going to be supporters, don't get me wrong, but there's going to also be haters, and it's going to only stir up drama and whatnot. But I only base Everything I say is basically my opinion. Some of it is fact, some of it is just an opinion. And it's going to stay that way. With regard to what I plan on doing in some of my future videos, I did mention that I was going to go on a trip for Christmas. And believe it or not, it's not the first time I've been on a trip during the Christmas season. If you can't already tell in the previous video, last time I went on a trip to visit family or certain people for Christmas was back in 2006. I was 22 years old at the time when I went to another province, and there were certain things that I do remember that surprisingly my parents don't remember. But I remember. I remembered it like it was yesterday. On our way back, we took a ferry that got us here in record time. It took us less time to get here. And yeah, it did cost a lot of money, but it is well worth it at the end of the day, because it did cut our drive time in half by, I want to say, 3 hours. So instead of taking a 4 or 5 hour long drive home after our Christmas trip on, this is Boxing Day, by the way, that we ended up coming back. But we were able to return home and we opened up our own gifts, because during Christmas of 2006, I've had some family members that ultimately were in their toddler years, and Christmas, so like opening up gifts is really intended for people with children. It's seeing that I'm not a kid anymore. I no longer really care too much about having a lot of gifts. Maybe gift cards from Amazon or Walmart, or even money. That's good enough for me. Or in some cases, just getting like certain basic gifts like bath kits or whatever. I'm okay with that too. But as far as getting a lot of gifts and stuff like that, I'm not about that anymore. I've already passed that point of no return. But Christmas in 2006, we got to spend Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with my cousins, my aunt, my uncle, and I even got to spend it with my grandmother, who sadly passed away back in, I want to say sometime in October or September of 2011. 1 year after I went to visit her in Newfoundland back in, I want to say, the year prior. So I got to visit family back then, back in 2006. And then within the next day, which is Boxing Day, we left to return home. Of course, we took the ferry to come back home, so I get home a lot quicker. And we were able to get home just in time, supposedly for lunch, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then shortly thereafter that, went to open up our own gifts. And yeah, that was our Christmas during that year. It's going to be like that again this year, although I don't know if I'll be spending time with extended family or staying at their place, or anything like that. But we are going to spend Christmas there regardless. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an adventure, to say the least. And I may, at some point, you know what? I think I may bring the GoPro, do some really good videos on there. I didn't do any videos of our little Christmas excursion in 2006, partially because I felt like it was a private moment. for me to spend time with my family, spend time with my cousins who are now adults themselves. And it's hard to believe that time flies, let me tell you. But things are going to be different. I will bring my camera. I may do some videos for memory purposes, and I may bring you guys along at some point. But the video, whatever videos I record on this camera or even my iPhone, they won't be uploaded until I come back or till after I come back. So you may not even see anything that I've recorded until I come back. It might be a few days after Christmas. Could even be right around the New Year. Who knows? But I will be posting some videos sometime after, and you guys will get a chance to see Misty again. Our beautiful little dog that we've had for about 2.5 years now. Sorry. And although you won't get to see any of these trails for a while, because I love to come up here and do some vlogs up here. I kind of feel like I'm at peace when I'm here. But you will see a few more interesting videos. On another note, as I'm about to end this video, apparently last time I was on this trail, and it was about 2 days ago, another trail user who usually rides his bike here had explained to me that some people have been losing coats, hats, mittens, all those things, and I had to take a moment and I had to really think, and I'm like, yeah, people really have been misplacing hats, mittens, gloves, and even something like shoes, coats, even shirts. I've seen, and I've been thinking back to the old days, you know. People around here have been losing their hats, losing their mittens, but I've seen way, way, way more stuff than that. I've seen people lose their jackets. I've seen people lose their underwear on here, which is kind of weird. I've seen people lose shorts, bras even. I don't know how that happened. People leaving their bras laying around. It's so strange. But there have been times where I've seen people lose their bicycles. Like someone would leave their bike here and it would be there for like weeks. And I'd be like, who lost their bike? Who left their bike there? I don't understand. And it's so weird. It's just really weird because you're out here walking on the trail and you see crazy stuff laying around. I mean, you see dead branches and whatnot on the middle of the trail. You've seen garbage, like say on the side of the hill, like say right here, for example, and I'm not saying that there is any here, but further back I did see quite a bit of junk on the trail. Most of it is like rusted barrels, paint cans, a kerosene stove that one of the other people on this trail said it was. That I first thought may have been a washing machine, but now it's not a washing machine anymore. It has been confirmed to be a stove. Imagine that. But you don't expect to see anything like underwear, bras, sneakers, jackets, bicycles, yes, some people have left bikes behind either because they don't give two craps about it, or someone stole it and then just threw it somewhere, which we've been hearing about stolen bikes in recent years, and this year being one of them. It's unfortunate that that stuff happens, but unfortunately that's how things are in society today. But oh my goodness, and the sun is really coming out. This section of the trail I also like because you get to see the river, and of course when the sun is up like that, it makes it even more beautiful. I kind of wish I was here like in the mornings so that I can see the sunrise here, because let me tell you, seeing the sun go up on a trail like this makes it so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm not even addressing this little post right here, which if I can get a closer look, I don't know if my camera's picking it up or not. This little post looks like it had been put there, I want to say as recently as like today, maybe. I'm not sure what the city workers are going to do with this trail, but I can tell you right now, I would like to see something done to make this trail look a lot nicer. I mean, it's nice enough as it is, but if we can make it even nicer, that would be frosting on the cake. That would be something that I would like to see. And if you guys are wondering why I'm the only one out here right now, well, who wants to walk on this icy trail? As much as I don't like being on the ice and on an icy trail in an isolated area, I kind of feel like that it is necessary for me to be out here and just getting some fresh air and get exercise too, because heart disease, diabetes, all that, it runs in the family, and I don't want to be one of those people. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but the best that I can do right now is to try, and of course it's may or may not work, but try to get out and prevent it from happening as best you can. And worst case scenario, if it still happens regardless, at least I gave it my best shot. But yeah. And before my battery dies, it's at 50% right now, or close to 50. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. And in case if I don't do any videos in the future before Christmas, I hope everyone, this is just in case, by the way, I'm not promising anything, but I want to wish y'all a very Merry Christmas. I'm gonna try and do another video at some point in the near future, probably do like a little miniature vlog or something, and hopefully in the near future I'll be able to compile like a little vlog style video before, during, and after the trip, so we shall see. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there.